Hi there, I'm very happy to be bringing you a Cricut tutorial today for these cute Easter candy hugs from Cricut. They're really easy to make, so we'll head over to Design Space and I'll show you how it's done.
Okay, so I'm in Cricut Design Space. I've got Maker selected as my machine I'm using today. You can drop down for the menu of any other machines you might have. So I'm going to go to Cricut Access and View All. That then gives us the option to search for specific types of projects. So I'm going to put in Easter. And you can see there's tons of really cute Easter projects to choose from home decor to t-shirts to boxes and baskets and all sorts of fun things. But I am going to make this Easter candy hugs for you today. Now, upon making it, I discovered that the bunny actually cuts too small as it is for my egg, and I used a similar egg to the ones I've got here. In fact, no, I didn't get any Cadbury's cream eggs, but they're the same kind of egg size, and the bunny was too small to wrap around it. So what you need to do is come into the customize box. I'm going to replace the project already on my screen. Here you have all of your little cute Easter characters, and so if you click on this one, for example, it is over 5 inches. This one is just over 4 inches. This one is over 5 inches. The bunny is only 3.766. So what I discovered was it needs to be at least 5 inches in width. So all I did was I kept the ratio. So you've got a little padlock here, so it didn't become all distorted. It just became bigger, but in proportion. So you can just come up until you hit 5. And then I did the same with the lamb. So they will be slightly different in size once they're cut out, but there's not much use if they don't all fit round the same size egg. I mean, the bunny, as it cut out, you could put a smaller egg or treat in its arms, but for the purpose of this demonstration, I wanted to use the same sort of size egg. And then you just click Make It. So it's given me, these are all of my mats, so it's telling you which colour they have suggested, and it differentiates between the different characters as well. So you would just, when you hit Continue, and you select your cardstock of choice, and it's telling you that you need Midnight pen in Clamp A, but I don't have midnight colour pen, but I do have black, which comes with your Cricut Maker. So I'm using that, and I found it worked perfectly fine. And your fine point blade in Clamp B, and then you're just ready to go ahead and cut that. So I'll meet you over at the Maker and we'll cut the first one out.
So I'm ready to load that into my machine. That is the little bunny I cut out earlier that didn't fit round the chocolate egg that I'm using. And this is my pen. As I said, I'm using black. I always take my lid off and put it straight on to the end of the pen so I don't lose that, and that's going to go into Clamp A. Just click that in, click down to where you've got the arrow marking on the side of the pen. The light is flashing for me to put it in. I didn't put it in straight. You can just see where you slide under those notches, and I was busy showing you guys the arrows and forgot to line it up. Okay, so that's all ready to go. The light is going to flash, the little Cricut is going to flash, and that tells us that we can go.
Okay, so I want to make a little basket to pop those cute little critters in. So I'm coming down the left hand menu here, and I'm going to click on images, and I'm going to put in my search bar here baskets, and I'm going to filter here by project type, and I want 3D, and I'm going to select this one, I think. Yeah, insert images. So let's see what sort of size that comes up. I think that's quite tinchy. I'm going to go ahead and make it 9 inches. And hit make it. Okay, let's get that cut out.
So I've got my 2 pieces and the handle that I need to make the basket. First of all, I'm just going to use my creasing tool to just secure those folds. I used just my regular stylus that comes with the machine. The machine will assume that you have the double scoring wheel, but you just need to, before you hit cut, you would just need to edit tools and put in the tool that you're using, so it's not an issue. It's really quick to put together. It's just going to need a couple of bits of tape, and the bottom folds in on itself. So just secure those score lines that the Cricut has made for you. That's a little glue tab. So there's 2 of those, one on each side of the basket. So just with them laying out flat, just going to add some red liner tape to those tabs. And that will hold it really well. It's a nice one to do with kids. You could just use a glue stick or something that they can use comfortably. You could also decorate these baskets a bit more. You could add all sorts of embellishments and ribbons, but just keeping it simple today. Okay, so where you've got those sort of ovally shapes, that's where the handle ends go through. So you need one on either side when you're putting it together. So we're just going to place our glue tabs together, just lining everything up. And that'll take straight away because you'll use that red liner tape. It's always good to do things flat when it comes to lining up. Okay, so the basket I should say, is easy to put together, but I'm going to show you right now how to make it look really difficult. For some reason I couldn't figure the bottom out, even though I'd made a few already. And it's really easy. I had a little bit of a moment, so please bear with me. Laugh if you want to while I figure this very easy thing out. We're nearly there. Honestly, I don't take too long figuring it out, but I kept it in so you see. You can hear the cogs of my brain probably whirring. We're nearly there, I promise you. Ta-da! That is so nice. I haven't even done it yet. One more go and then we're gonna be there. You could get like a 3-year-old to come and do this for you. They'd be quicker at it. There we are. Haha. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was worth keeping in though. So that is the base of your box. Basket, sorry. We just need to add the handle now. So I just kind of with my fingers to start to form the shape. And then there's little slits in the side there. Cricut has cut for you. So you're just poking those through. Pop the second one in. That's it. That's the basket made. It's cute, isn't it? Obviously you can make them any size you want to as well. So here we have our little cute Easter friends. I'm not using the other duckling because I only bought 3 eggs. So just again with that creasing tool, just starting the shape round, just letting the card know that I want it to go round. So back with a little bit of that red liner tape on one side of her paw, his paw, their paws, the hug. So you could do a little doorstop drop off of these chocolate hugs, couldn't you? So then you just wrap it tightly round. And do the same for all of them. So we have a Cadbury's caramel. I think I'll pop in the chick. Now we've got Oreo. My son seriously has his eyes on these eggs. When I brought them home from the supermarket today, he was very excited to see them, but not yet. I had to do stuff with them first. Okay, and Lindt egg. What's your favourite chocolate? I think between those two, I find it hard to choose between the Oreo and the Lindt. Okay, so another tight hug round that chocolate. Who doesn't want to hang on tight to their chocolate? Okay, just make sure that's all secure. So yeah, what I discovered there is because it's just a cardstock and the eggs are actually pretty heavy, what I ended up doing after dropping them out of the little friends quite a few times, I actually just popped some more of that, took them out and put some more red liner around the front of the egg, just so you couldn't see that it's still concealed, and that stopped them falling out. So there's some more little baskets that I made, we put together, and I've just some thready to pop in there. You could give them completely on their own, obviously, but I just thought a basket would be a cute little addition. If you're giving them to a family and you want to give more than one. And as I said before, you can make them bigger or smaller as well. So if you were making these with children, you could make them all just, sorry, I'm off camera there, I do apologise. You could make them all out of white cardstock and they could colour them in. You could make the colour the little bunnies and chicks and what have you in themselves, and then the baskets as well. They could add their own colour if they wanted to. Nice little activity to do with the children. Apologies for being off camera there. There we go. Still off camera. I'm sorry. But yeah, they come together really easily. They make a lovely gift. My eggs were 3 for £1, I think, in the supermarket. So there's the other one I didn't use. It's a nice activity, and it's a lovely thing to drop off as a little gift to somebody as well. So let me know if you're going to give these little candy hugs a go for yourself. Till next time.